Hey everyone, I'm Sean.
I'm Leo.
And I'm JD.
And welcome to Review Month.
What we're going to be doing for Review Month in December is all of the Arnolds are going to be reviewing games that they love.
The games that we hate.
And the games that we're passionate about.
So join us every single day
At 4 PM
GMT time.
to see what games we loved in 2014. Hype! The Legend of Korra, made by Platinum Games, is the definition of hype. I love action games. JD, why are you looking at me like that? JD, don't act like I'm not alone in this. You love this too.
Yeah, but you sounded like a monkey.
What? Okay. No, The Legend of Korra, that came out in October this year, and it was another one of my favourite games of the year. It's a very simple action game, not a lot to it. It's a game on a budget, quite obviously. You know, The Legend of Korra is a franchise which is owned by Nickelodeon, which...
I love that show, by the way. It's so good.
Absolutely. The show is incredible. It's one of my... I don't watch many American-made cartoon show anymore, but that one has been hooked, and I'm currently enjoying season 4. But the game, which was go for the series, was handed to Platinum Games, and Platinum Games. Do you know what? Before I even mention this, I'm gonna stop that. I want to hear your thoughts on the game, JD, because you have never heard of Platinum Games or interacted with them recently. Right. So I want you to talk about what the game was like for you. Go ahead.
Okay, well, this is kind of like my first proper action game. I know it's kind of similar to like Metal Gear Solid.
Rising. MGS Rising.
Yeah, Metal Gear Rising, sorry. But I just enjoyed it so much. It's not a long game, so it's
absolutely not.
It's the right length so that once I beat it, I can go play it back again. Like, say I'm playing another RPG. RPGs can be like 30 hours to even much longer. Those games, if I try to play it, I won't be able to play it. I'll have to wait maybe a year or two before I can ever even play that game again, because it just doesn't entertain me as much. But that game, it's just like you beat the game, you just want to play it again.
I agree. It's I mean, to give you a little bit about the gameplay, or for those who've never heard of the Avatar has special elements and powers which they can use, and you only get those powers throughout the game on your first playthrough, so you don't really actually get them all towards the end of the game. And once you have them, it changes the gameplay so much that you just want to go back and try things out again and again and work out different combos and different moves that you could do. Your character isn't finished on the first playthrough, and if you want to finish your character, you're going to play it over and over again. Like JD, it's one of the first games in a long time where I instantly dived into New Game Plus and just kept on playing it. And it's such a blast to play. It's a very well thought out action game. One thing that you said to me was about the moves, which I really like. Tell me about the moves.
Well, me myself, I do martial arts. I do karate, so playing that game, I recognize some of the moves as moves I've done myself.
They did their homework, didn't they?
Yeah, like even on the show, they have martial arts experts who advise them what moves to use. Like earthbending, where they control the earth, that's a hard style. It's the unblockable moves. So it's the strong kicks and punches that they use for earthbending. Whereas air is those moves that get rid of everyone around you. So
AoE, we call them area of effect moves.
Yeah. So those are the moves that are long kicks and stuff like that. There's just they've done their research. You can tell. A person like me can tell that.
The game is very basic. I'm gonna liken it to a critic which I heard about this game said that the game is like playing a PlayStation 2 game, which I agree. It's a bit bare in content and it's a bit bare in terms of style and design. It's definitely not the most beautiful looking game to look at, and the enemy variety is a bit lacking. You will be fighting the same enemies again and again. But as I keep saying for so many games, if the gameplay is good, it will carry the game through. No matter how bad the design is, as long as the gameplay is solid, it will make you want to keep on playing. And that's what The Legend of Korra just did for me. And if you guys are interested in all in action games and you never really played one before, go and try it. It's worth trying. It's pretty cheap. It's an easily affordable downloadable title on PSN and Xbox Live and Steam. And go ahead and try it. Now, before we wrap up this video, I do want to touch up on the whole bit about Platinum Games. I'm a huge fan of Platinum Games, as are many game enthusiasts, and Platinum Games are responsible for some of the not best-selling games of all time, but some of the most loved games of all time. Before they were Platinum, they were Clover Studios, and they made games like Okami and Beautiful Joe. As they went on, they made Bayonetta 2, which is now out on the Wii U, and I heard is getting 10 out of 10 reviews. MGS Rising, which JD mentioned. So they were a much loved developer, so a lot of people had very high expectations when they played The Legend of Korra. If you're one of those people, you prepare your expectations to be lowered, because you will be disappointed because it's not up to the standard quality which you get from Platinum Games. But at the same time, I haven't got a problem with a company just trying to make money, and if I'm having fun playing it and they're having fun doing it, I don't really mind. So that's it really for The Legend of Korra. Fantastic game, one of my love games of the year. Check it out.
Okay, thanks, bye.